Hi everybody, good morning. I am finally getting the new module uploaded and I have a video for you just so I can tell you. Excuse my voice, it's still not great. So for module 6, it's not very long because we're doing a lot of writing this week, and so there's not going to be a lot of new work except for reading. So let me just take you through the module. Here's module 6. And you can see there are photos here, and I wanted to know if any of you had noticed that each week I put photos. And that's because when I get the photos are all from the book. They're not from the book, of course, but they represent different chapters and events in the book. And so I'd like you to look at those photos and see if you can guess why I chose them. We'll talk about them a little bit in class on Thursday. So basically all we're doing this week is incorporating changes into our essays, the feedback that you get, and don't forget you're using your own, there's the the worksheet that I gave you to fill out before you write your second draft. You're going to incorporate the feedback that I leave for you on the first draft. You're going to write a second summary. And you're going to read and annotate the chapters. My schedule has a mistake. It's supposed to be chapters 17 through 20. On the chart it says 17, on the syllabus it says 17 to 24, and that was a mistake because 21 to 24 are actually for next week. So I have told you, why we're doing what we're doing and also how we will do it. So going to the next one, of course, is the read and listen. The chapters are there and you can listen to them as you read along. The next one is our discussion for this week, and this week it's a little bit different. This week I'm not asking you about the book. I'm asking you about your experience writing your essay. I want you to tell me the easiest parts for the essays, the hardest parts. What were your experiences like? For example, things that we did in the essay. Describe the memory, explain the significance of a lesson, using descriptive language, writing sentences that are grammatically correct, and even thinking of something to write about. So I want you to discuss how the experience was writing the essay. You won't be able to see your classmates' responses until you post your original post, because I don't want you to get ideas from other people. I want you to tell me the truth about your own experience. And then when you're answering, you're going to read what they say, and you want to try to offer some advice based on your own experience writing the essay. Try to offer concrete, specific suggestions that your classmates can use in a future assignment. So your total points this time will be based on how completely and how well you do both parts of this assignment. I've noticed that many of you are very encouraging when you respond to your classmates in the discussion post, so just keep that up. All right, here's where you turn in the second draft of the narrative essay. It's just the way we always do it. This is what I see, of course, if I go back in here and I do the student view. And the student view, let's take a look at what that looks like. And so, oh, it's not published yet. Dang, I gotta publish it. Sorry, my mistake. Let's pause that. Okay, sorry, now I'm back. I made the module live so you can see it through the student view. The next thing that you're going to be doing, as I said before, is turning in. I'm going to click here so you can see it. You turn your essay in here online, and we do it the same way as always. You come up to the top and you click submit, and then you go to Google Drive if that's where your stuff is, and click there, and that should work for you. Okay, I'm going to leave the student view now, and we'll move on to the next thing to do. If you look here, up here at the top, do you see where it says 6.4 and 5.8? That's because this was placed in the module 5 for last week. It's due this weekend. And I just moved it. I made a copy of it and moved it down here, and it's become 6.4, but it's exactly what you had last week for your assignment. And then there's a summary. You're going to be writing another summary, and this one is we're writing it also from a list. So I want you to make sure and make your list of what you're going to include in the summary, and then put it up at the top of your summary that you turn in to me. Okay. Next is vocabulary. Again, this is for chapters 10 through 12. We're a little behind on vocabulary, but it's there, and you guys should be doing that. And then the last thing to do is to study this vocabulary. This is vocabulary that we've had throughout the semester. And I just want you to have a look at it and review it, and we'll be using it in class on Thursday. So that's what you've got to do for this week. As usual, send me questions if you have any, and also I will be